Hello everybody, and welcome back to Another Life Worth Living. What's up, my Rupal specimens? Today we're going to be learning to draw, and this series has a whole bunch of stuff, but this is going to be particularly character design, designing your very first character. And I'm here to throw in a few basic points on what makes characters stand out, and then what I'm currently designing. So first we're going to be talking about what's the story. What's the setting the character is in? What is the theme? What's the weather like? All of those things are going to tie into the design of your character. So keep those in mind when creating one. Next, you want to pick shapes. Next, you want to pick shapes and lines. When it comes to designing a character, you want to keep these lines very simple because one, when you're first starting to learn to draw, you want to already start understanding the simple shapes that you see when you're looking at things or drawing different items. So understanding your shapes and lines and knowing how to put detail into them, but keeping the overall design simple, it will make your characters much more easy to remember and keep them standing out from the rest. Which also ties into shapes and lines are silhouettes. A good example that I can explain with silhouettes is Who's That Pokemon? Everybody knows that. If you don't, I'm sorry, but they'll pop up a reference, they'll pop up a silhouette of a Pokemon and you have to guess what Pokemon that is. And honestly, you knew which Pokemon were which Pokemon based on the ones that were most memorable to you, and that ties into this, the shapes and lines that they chose for the Pokemon that makes it easy to recognize and think of. The last few things you want to keep in mind when it comes to your character are proportions, expression, posture, and color. Now, proportions, you can exaggerate certain features, like here, since this character is set in a certain time, I exaggerated their pants and their hair. That's what's going to be most iconic about my current character. Expression, that's going to be their eye shape, lip shape, and eyebrows. These are what's going to keep the character looking the same when you are drawing them and make them different from other characters. So when you want to create multiple characters like I am, you want to do different shapes for each of these things so your characters don't look the same. Posture can also give your character a little bit more life. If they're an uptight, very proper character, you can give them better posture. But if they're a very depressed or laid back character, you can give them a more relaxed posture. And then, of course, color. Now, color is also going to tie into the story of the character and the setting. Like Stranger Things is a good example. All of their colors are very muted and the color scheme of everything is very dyed down, opposed to a show like SpongeBob where everything is just bright and saturated and just out of real life, you know? So next we're talking about what I am designing. So next we are talking about the character that I'm currently designing. Now, the character I'm designing, I wanted the setting to be in the 80s, and it's definitely influenced by the vintage 3 micro challenge I did, and I'm just obsessed with these styles. So I wanted it to be very 80s, very retro. And in terms of her actual silhouette, I went with big hair and bell-bottom jeans or bell-bottom pants because I want her to have this dynamic of having big hair and the flowiness and flare-out pants. In terms of her actual design, this is what I am talking about when it comes to that expression. Each of these characters honestly look a little different, right? Like the first character, she looks very sweet and innocent. The second drawing I did, she looks a little more mean muggish. And then here I was trying to figure out what eye shape I wanted to go with and just how I wanted to design her characters. And what I came up with is I wanted her to have a little bit more narrow, very elegant eyes, And then I wanted her nose to, like her lips to be almost even with her nose. So she has very small lips, but they're plump. And then of course curly hair, because that's part of the design I picked for the silhouette. And as far as what I've decided for her color scheme, I want a more earthy tone, something desaturated to fit the theme and the setting of whatever's going on it is. But I just know these are the color schemes. I want earthy tone, desaturated colors. And here now I am working on a 3/4 view with a different hairstyle. Me personally, I don't believe in characters wearing the same outfit every single time, day in and day out. I don't think they should have the same exact hairstyle all of the time. I think it's very nice when you can create a character that's memorable, even when they do change up features. So what I was playing with is keeping her hair big and poofy, right? But in a different way. So I thought if I gave her a nice turban, the top of her hair will still be fluffy, and just, yeah, I just wanted her to have different styles because I'm not quite set on the afro. And so here I am designing her eyes and just kind of figuring out what I want her face to actually look at. Well, not look at, but what her face actually is going to look like. And I played around with some nose shapes because one thing that you should really take in consideration when you are learning to draw, especially when you're learning to create and design different characters, is your style. And that's what I've been trying to practice most lately, is being able to draw different things in my style. I feel like I've kind of gotten away from it and I've been experimenting, trying out new things, but I think I wanted to just kind of come back to my basics and play around with what I do best. So this is kind of what I came up with. These are my points when it comes to designing characters. And if you guys want to help me out, I don't have a name for her. I really need you guys to comment down below some name ideas because I have absolutely no idea what to name her. So maybe in the next designing characters video, we will reveal her name, or next time I draw her, we will have a name for her. But that's all I have for you guys today. Definitely check out this video right here, which was my Vintage 3 Marker Challenge, and see what inspired this video.